45K all day. Yeah. Every time we cross $1,000 up 44, 45, 46, I tweet 45K all day. And immediately people go, it's 44,997 now. You're a fraud. You suck. I hate you. But I will continue to do what I do. And we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin chart and how it's affecting alts today, ladies and gentlemen, at its new time at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, not in the afternoon. I humbly present to you Chartapalooza. Let's go.
Let's go.
What is up, everybody? I am Scott Melker, also known as the Wolf of Wall Streets. Before we get started, please subscribe to the channel, phone a friend, tell them to subscribe to the channel, maybe tell them to show up and hang out, and then take your friend's face and hit it onto the like button. That friend that you call, just tap the like button with their entire facial and headal region. The headal region is a scientific term for your dome piece or your dome spot. Also a scientific term. Guys, Wednesday, it's just me. I'm sorry. I don't have any special guests or fireworks or anything. Just Chartapalooza. And what is Chartapalooza, you ask? What is it? Chartapalooza is when I take requests from paid subscribers to the Wolf Den newsletter, which you can check out down below. And I become their chart slave. They send a whole bunch of requests in a Google sheet, and my assistant picks a bunch of them, and then I look at them. So if your request doesn't get through, or I don't take the one you're spamming in the chat, which I won't, blame him. Blame him. Don't blame me. Blame the other person. Before we get started, guys, this is important. DYDX, the sponsor, they're the largest decentralized exchange in crypto. You can trade there with zero gas costs. It's right here. Cross-margining up to 25x leverage and the ability to earn DYDX, which is an amazing coin. Not available to US users, sadly. You can also deposit now with no gas fees, which is huge. Guys, I'm sad I can't use it. But for those of you who can, what are you waiting for? My God, why would you trade on a centralized exchange when you can do all the same things and own your own private keys? Attach your non-custodial wallet, self-custody, trade with an order book like any exchange, but it's a DEX. Do you hate fun? Do you hate money? Do you hate security? If you hate those things, don't do it. If you like those things, if those are things that appeal to you, maybe that would appeal to you. Maybe you'll consider checking them out. I saw the words echo, 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 and I got triggered. I thought that it was fucked up again. My God. Yeah. Yeah. Well, now you guys have seen Mike. Maybe I'll bring Adam on one time so you guys can say these things to his face. Because I know that people like to say things behind the scenes to your faces, and then it's not that easy when the person's actually there. Was it cool meeting Mike yesterday? Was that cool? Mike is my behind the scenes man. You know, a lot of the times, like when we were doing that epic roundtable last Thursday, like Mike was on the scramble, hitting me up on the Telegram. Oh, we got this person's coming in, this, and I'm like on DMs and Twitter. I mean, we're a good team. And all the content and the thumbnails and the titles and all of that. Every morning I wake up and it's just Mike, you know? It's just Mike. And Mike's like, hey, Scott, this is what we need to do today. And then we go back and forth. He's the guy that I talk to, you know, in the morning. So it was great to be able to put his face there, and I'd love to have him on more often. Oh, no, Bitcoin's 44,400, you idiot. Can't believe you tweeted that, Scott. You're such a dummy. You're the worst. Now we're going to have bear divs. Watch. And no matter, you know, eventually it's going to be the top when I tweet those things. Kind of happens. But guys, Chartapalooza, we're here. Let's do the corns. 1 second. Oh man, look at that resistance. I'm looking at it. You can't see it, but I can see it. Woo, 45,469. Look at that. That's a weekly chart. Ew. Okay, it came up like maybe $1 short. Wow. Boom. Been telling y'all, remember we added that line to the weekly chart when it was like right around here a few weeks ago. Seems pretty compelling. Take a look at it on the daily, same area. That's an obvious mega massive resistance. That's the next level that we got to clear. Now we get to have fun staying poor, getting rejected. Get rejected. It's what you happen. Sometimes you get rejected. All of you know that. You're in crypto. You've talked to girls before. I'm not saying that like y'all live in your mom's basement. It's not our crowd, but I'm saying that like you guys are the ones that don't, but I'm saying the ones that aren't here that are on crypto Twitter, that they probably have experienced rejection and probably live in their mom's basements. But actually, you can't experience rejection if you never actually talk to a girl. So I guess maybe they're safe. Like if you don't put yourself out there, you can't get rejected, right? Anywho, let's continue on. So listen, Bitcoin, let's see on the 4 hour. Oh, no, we're pretty good right now. No bearish divergence still. I mean, this is powerful to me, and that's some hidden bullish divergence, but this is powerful to me that we've pushed this hard and have not made a bearish divergence on any meaningful time frame yet. 6 hours, safe. 12 hour. We'll see if it pushes higher and price doesn't get high enough, it could happen. But I mean, pretty looking good. Pretty looking good. I see Drusified got an LOL and I don't know what it's for. And now I'm going to waste my time scrolling back because he's funny and he says funny things. We're in crypto. The only girls I talk to are Emmy, Kristen, and Victoria. Well, that's why you guys come here, because there's at least 3 girls who will be nice to you. At least 3 girls here that will be nice to you on the regular. All right, guys. So listen, we'll come back to Bitcoin, see what happens. There's going to be things, and the stuff's going to do the ups, and there's going to be downs, and there's going to be all arounds, and it's fine. As I said, by the way, like I just tweeted this a little while ago. Like I happen to believe right now that we're seeing a bit of a paradigm shift with Bitcoin. It's interesting because it evolves constantly. The use case, right? It's digital gold, it's peer-to-peer cash, it's a store of value. Well, now it's becoming a flight to safety, right? And we're seeing this massive move that's happened of late. It's actually Russians and Ukrainians buying Bitcoin to protect your wealth, their wealth, right? No access to your bank account. These are things we talk about. Ruble dying, a lot going on, a lot of reasons to buy Bitcoin and other cryptos, including obviously stable coins, which gives you access to dollars. It's a real thing. So like if you're wealthy and you're in basically any country in the world now, I mean, even in Canada, we're seeing it happen where you wouldn't have thought it. If you're like wealthy and you're looking at this and saying, maybe my shit's not so safe, right? Even if when this conflict ends, which it will, I think people around the world are seeing that you need to have a little bit of this. A little bit of this. So if you believe there's a fundamental shift here in the view of Bitcoin, then probably time to go on and get some. Scott Melker featuring charts in 3 girls in the chat. Yeah, two charts, 1 cup. 2 charts, 1 cup. Anyways, so let's dig in. That's my thoughts. That's what I'm thinking. I can't imagine the comments right now to my 45K all day tweet. They've got to be so good. You guys will have to tell me. It's got to be. They've got to be great. Got to be great. Not today, sir. Anyways, let's move on. First chart that you people in the place with the things and the words. It's fun to be just myself. I get to be myself on Wednesdays. We're going to do that thing tomorrow again, by the way. We're going to have epic guests, and I'm going to sit here and not urinate for 2 straight hours so that we can talk to them. We're doing it again every Thursday. I need you guys to go tell your friends. Tell your friends. That conversation, not because of me, but the Thursday roundtables, those deserve to have a big audience. Deserve to have a big audience. AP, is this API3? Is it AP13? If it's 13, it's unlucky. I wouldn't trade it. But if it's API3, that's cool. Right? Bling in AP. I've got an Apple Watch. I do not have an AP here. It's an Apple Watch. Anyways. AP, I mean, it did the breakout and the retest things. What we were talking about last time. You got a golden cross here. Not really a signal I care about. The golden cross generally is from price already moving, right? MAs, this is the 50 MA and the 200 MA. A golden cross means the shorter MA crosses up the longer MA, it's considered a bullish signal, but you had a death cross right here that didn't really matter. And you had a golden cross right here that didn't really matter. If price is right on top of it when it happens, here's a perfect example. My God, I didn't even know it would be there. Didn't even know it would be there. Right here. Let's zoom in. Perfect example of this. If it happens where the golden or death cross happens right at price, I talk about this a lot, that is where you care. See that? Both of those are acting as support. Then you get this massive move, right? You got to move from $4 to almost $7 in 3 days. That's when the golden cross matters. When it's down here dangling, just hanging out by itself, flapping in the wind, doesn't really matter that much. It's because of all of this. Anyways, that was a clean breakout. Came back and retested. I don't really see how you're interested in it at this current price. Kind of just here, right? You got that. Oh, that's super red. Let's not do that. That triggered me. The price is wrong, bitch. Yeah, I mean, that 7 is clearly a key line, but we've traded back and forth. I would say a dip to 7 is what you're looking for the move that should be going to 1050. But like, I don't know, man. These are some big ass wicks. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah. So I don't see an entry. I'm trying to see your comments. Not working. I don't see an entry at this exact moment, but this is a clean breakout. This is above this support, so it should be heading up on that breakout. I have no idea what ap13i.org.gov is. AVAX, Bitcoin. Interesting. Let's look at the Bitcoin pairs. Okay, so first of all, you go, oh, you were an idiot. You thought it was going to go up. Actually, I know I drew the line a little too high, but this was the target and it went there. So shut it, right? That was actually would have been a good trade. Bitcoin pairs are taking it, man. They're bending over. Let me move that over here. They're bending over right now. They're taking it a little bit. Clean this up. As I've been saying for a long time, like right now, also, if you believe any of those things I just said about Bitcoin, then move, bitch, get out the way, like Ludacris said, if you're thinking about buying alts instead of Bitcoin. I'm not saying you sell all your alts. You don't be the dummy who does that. They always catch up. But if the world is focused on Bitcoin, we're going to see Bitcoin dominance largely rise, and alts will do fine against USDT, but generally not doing that great against the Bitcoin. But this is super sideways and dropping. I don't see the reason to be particularly like engaged in trading against Bitcoin pairs right now. Bitcoin just dropped and this still dropped, right? 44,260. Have fun staying poor. You suck. Maybe we do a thing. Maybe we do a thing like this. Sure. Look. Let's even put an alarm on it for fun. Oh, wow. I just did something went wild with my computer there. Cool. But yeah, I don't, and honestly, if you were drawing a like ascending support, you would have had something like this or like this, and kind of looks like it's breaking down. So I can't endorse this on the Bitcoin pair right now. Now, this is interesting. I posted this all up in the newsletter yesterday. And then I talked about it all up on the live stream yesterday. And I had somebody hit me up and go, you dummy. They like got an email from a newsletter subscriber that was like, this isn't a good trade. It's at resistance. And I was like, can you please read the entire thing where it says, don't buy this right now. It's at resistance. Like people think that if I mention the name of a coin, that I'm telling you to buy it. That's literally never the case. And I make it very clear, I think, especially here and in the newsletter, that like, I'm giving you a setup. I want things to be an if then. I will never tell you what to buy or what to sell. If this happens, maybe you consider a trade on this coin if it fits your system. But I love this. I talked about it, I think, yesterday. But look, so I posted this here as a potential trade idea. Price was under here. I said, you got to get above 22 and the blue line. Otherwise, no trade. You're looking for that. Didn't happen. If you bought it there, you're dumb. You were being a dumbass. I was going to maybe say a dummy or a stupid face, but it's actually like full dumbass because you didn't listen. There was no breakout, not even close. And yesterday I said, you know what the beauty of that is? Now we're looking at an entry at 19 bucks instead of 22 bucks. That's sweet. That's cool with the descending line sometimes. Yeah, you get a lot of fake outs and things go wrong. But what's cool about descending lines, if you get rejected, the same idea applies with a better and lower entry, right? Yeah, if this, then that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this, or you could get with that. You could get with this because this is where it's at. Yeah. So you're looking for this now, right? Hasn't broken out. Hasn't broken out. We want to see volume there. That was appealing. That was appealing. And a candle up here. Then you can decide whether you want to buy kind of in this area or whether you want to buy the retest or buy the breakout. That's up to you. That's up to your system. But dot looking like it could make a big move to the upside. Your targets are these lines, 22, 31, 38, whatever. And your support, let's take a look. Take a look, see at the support skin ski. Yeah, all the way down here, 1037. Ain't much else. You got this whole area though. All right, so it looks like the whole area we're in right now is kind of support, right? Just kind of do that. See why? Because A, that's where it bounced. But B, look at all that price action, right? And that's where that flipped and continued up. So there, we're at support. It's fine. It's fine. Have fun staying bored. Oh no.
Oh no.
We suck again.
We suck again.
That's messed up, Christopher, because I know that people will read this. They'll go, yeah, Scott, I was dumber and knew at this a year ago and bought VET just because it got mentioned on a Fox News show. Lesson learned. I was the one who mentioned that on a Fox News show, but I didn't mention it. They asked me about it, and I said VET's a cool project. It was Charles Payne. So I know that you're being snarky, Christopher. Yeah. Yeah. I know that that's snark. What's Bitcoin doing? 44,200. What a scam. It's over. I don't mean that. Anyways, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Let's pull up some MAs on this because I have a feeling they're a thing. Oh, I knew it was going to be a thing. It's such a thing. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a moment for altcoins in general. If you look at Ethereum, Bitcoin, it's kind of like looking at a Bitcoin dominance chart. What is going to happen to alts? Well, this is your supports here. Remember, it was originally like, I'm going to tell you, when we were wrong, shoot, it was originally like this. This is this beautiful bull pennant, and we were supposed to go to Valhalla, and instead we tasted the shittles. The rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Right? Didn't taste great. Didn't taste. It's when all the Skittles are brown. And so we're looking to see if you're bullish on this, you're looking to see it hold the 50 MA. If it loses, more credence to the idea that Bitcoin might do dirty, illegal things to your altcoins. Legal in Mississippi, totally fine, but illegal in civilized places in the Americas. But right now it's bouncing, so that can be pretty good for the ETH. But right now I don't see, this is the weekly. I don't like going on the daily, I guess, I suppose. I don't know what the hell that is. I mean, he's got the death cross right there. 50 MA. I mean, ETH Bitcoin is definitely has some downward pressure. That's all I will say. So it's hard to get too excited about right now. Hard to get excited about. I'm still looking at your comments over here. Only one you can blame is the game. This game is yourself. That's right. Oh, you weren't actually kidding. You were serious that you heard about it on. Oh man, I'm sorry. Now I do feel like feel like a bad person. Anywho, I don't think all of it's look great on their Bitcoin pairs, and this is giving me more of that feeling. Now let us put that here. Just give us some general areas right now. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, 29, 28, 3,000. This is obviously a key area, right? Right now you have tweezer tops on the daily, so we want to see this push up. See these little they look like tweezers. A little bit different. You want them to be about equal, but these are real close, right? You see it right there. That's top signal. See when the wicks push up in price, and look, there's some right there that are kind of a bottom signal. Tweezer bottoms and tweezer tops, they're cool. There's a perfect tweezer top right there. That was a top signal. You can have tweezer tops that are split a couple candles apart. These are all, I mean, there's a lot of examples here. There's tweezer bottoms before it went up. So yeah, we would ideally like to see this push ahead and not leave the top O, the tweezers. Let's move some linesies around. I still like this one because that was a very key swing low, and you can see all the action around it here, and that's where it dumped from here on that retest. You want to see Ethereum hold 29.28 right here. Bitcoin 44.1. What are you doing? Weezer top. Yeah, it's a Weezer top. What's your favorite? Say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa. So we got Weezer tops. It's Weezer. What's your favorite Weezer song, guys? Favorite Weezer song? Come on, hit me with them. Hit me with your favorite Weezer song. Beverly Hills. That's where I want to be. Living in Beverly Hills. Yes, I'm not taking your chart requests over there. I saw that. Want to destroy my sweater? Yeah, I don't know, man. ETH, it's right there. It's going to depend on Bitcoin, this ETH USD pair. So let's see what happens with the coins. FTM, I put it on the Twitter machine yesterday when it was breaking out right here. This is nice. This looks good. Looks good. Ooh, ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I can sing as good as the Tweezer guys. That's how good they sing. Undone, Hash Pipe. You guys got some good ones. Good ones. Oh, for Tweezer reprise from Fish. Cool. Yeah. Didn't they do Africa? Toto Africa? They like traded songs and like they gave Toto like a really crappy Weezer song that nobody cared about and then took Toto's greatest song, Africa, and made another hit out of it. Yeah. I mean, it's not their song, but they nailed that. Like, oh, let's take like the most famous song of the 80s, do a cover that sounds no better, actually worse, and maybe exactly like the original, and money, profit. Yeah. That is a yeah, that was the really band. You thought that was me singing? Yeah. Ooh, wee, you, I look just like Buddy Holly. Shut up, JXT16. Suck it. I'm going to sing as I want to. Yeah, I mean, the Toto original is like, you can't test the rains down in Africa in 2021. It was like 2020, I think, that they dropped that, maybe. Anyways, FTM, I did this on the internet, on Twitter. I sent the newsletter, and then like an hour later, I was like, damn it. FTM is doing the thing. Clean breakout of the blue resistance, and at the exact same place, clean break of 177, and at the exact same place, a retest of both of those as support. I don't know if API is the API 1.3, API 3, but I literally already did that. Yeah, this looks good. Should be heading to, you'll have, let's see, we'll do MAs. People like them. You're flipping the 200 right here. 50s right there. I would say this has a target of 260 and eventually, 348. This is a clean breakout on nice volume with 2 retests as support, also breaking the 200. FTM looking good. Phase 1, collect songs. Phase 2, question mark. Phase 3, profit. If you guys don't know that is a reference to South Park with the underpants gnomes. It's phase 1, collect underpants. Phase 2, question mark. Phase 3, profit. It's one of my favorites. Toto's what we had last night. That's funny. Tito Jackson was the best Jackson. Don't at me, bro. HBAR, just it's doing nothing. Got this massive range, kind of flipped the middle, came heading maybe down to the bottom. This big descending, broadening wedge. It's just nothing happening here. It's ghost town. Talking about the chart, not like the fundamentals or anything. And by the way, guys, I was sponsored by the HBAR Foundation, was a sponsor of my podcast. I still tell you what's happening in the charts for real. I love the people who choose to sponsor me. I only take sponsorships for the podcast from projects I believe in, but that doesn't mean I'm going to tell you the chart looks good. Nope. Also doesn't mean I'm even going to look at their chart. If you guys ask for it, you might get it. In all things in life. It's a good lesson in life, actually. Can't, you're all afraid of rejection. You can't get what you want unless you ask for it. Shoot your shot. Here's another little range. Have fun with that. Yeah, I mean, this is like boring, sideways, choppy, Mick Chopperson town, even though that's a huge range. What are we looking at? 13 cents to 57 cents, big range. Probably some things to do in here. We definitely got to at least get out of this little range. That's the bottom highs. Just don't see it right now. Sorry, guys. Listen, we do Chartapalooza. It's your request. I can't make something look like something just because you asked for it. Yes, my podcast is on YouTube Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's also on Spotify, Apple, everywhere else. The podcast, guys, these live streams are fun. It's whatever. The podcast is the product. That's what I'm most proud of. Like when people are like, "Hey, how do you want to be introduced?" I'm like, host of the Wolf of Wall Street's podcast. Love the podcast. Yeah. I did not ban Rick Krispies. He's probably lurking in here with some other name. Hey, Scott, can you explain how RSI can reset without forming a bear div, price declining? I guess we can go look at Bitcoin. I'm going to answer this question for him really quick. So look, if this goes higher than this, we could get a bear div, right? You have a lower high on RSI and a higher high potentially on price. But what can happen is price can chop sideways. Like, look at all this. Look, RSI here, you ended up with a div, but RSI here, like price was like 45K, right? When it hit 45K the first time, RSI was at 81. When it came the second time, basically you chop sideways and give RSI a chance to reset. It was down to 64, right? So sometimes when you move sideways, RSI will just kind of slowly come down. There's less buying pressure. Things are chopping. And that's how you do it without having a div. Happens all the time. RSI is calculated with maths. Look it up on the internet. It's not what we're here for. Some things, guys, Google's better at than me. I could tell you because I use it, but like, if you really want me to do maths right now, do you think anyone cares about maths? Wow, ICP Bitcoin, man. I would say that like, if I was judging this chart, let's do a 1 to 10. But 10 is Gladiator and 1 is Legend of Bagger Vance. I give this I would say it's a Legend of Bagger. I mean, it's a Legend of Bagger Vance. This is bad. Pretty bad. It's a bad movie. And Will Smith just disappears at the end. Bagger Vance. Is he a ghost? Was he not real? Is Matt Damon actually good at golf? I have so many questions. That movie's it's a real bad movie. You know what I was going to say? It's a So I Married an Axe Murderer, which I think is like one of the worst movies ever made that people seem to just love for some reason. Yeah. What are your thoughts on Maple Finance? I really like it on pancakes, but I intermittent fast, so I don't eat much breakfast. There's a live Fed show now. God damn it. We're not doing that today. I got to do golf. I mean, this is shit. This is just terrible chart of death. Never been in an uptrend. Only dying. If you buy it, you're trying to catch a bottom. Right now, it's trading below the previous lows. I would say everything's pointing down. You've got resistance. I don't know. Maybe if it's trading above 455, maybe that'll happen today again. You start thinking about it, but I can't see any. You also have like this whole area of resistance. I can't see any reason to touch this. Have fun. IOTA. Let's zoom it out. All right. Well, we're back to this. Was back to the highs. So you like that you're here. So look, this is right. Is that line lined up? Did I line it up? No. It's too small. Okay, I'm trying to do chart things here. Look at that. Okay, so look, you had this major move down when this launched. Came back up to here. This is your key resistance. That's where it all went to shit, right? Looked like you were rallying. 56 cents. Came all the way down to 5 cents. Powell's speaking right now. God damn it. He's going to ruin it, isn't he? He's going to ruin everything. I don't think we care about Powell anymore. Fuck him. Fuck that guy. So yeah, look, that was your key resistance for all of this. Major move, flip, came all the way back down within a couple pennies. A few pennies here and there, right? I drew the range here because from here you bounced all the way back up to the mid-range. That was the bottom. This is a deviation. So you gotta like right now that you're sweeping the lows of this range. That's pretty cool. I bet I'm going to go out on the line and bet we have bullish divergence. I just know it. I can feel it in my Johnson. Just feels right. Get that weird tingle that you used to get from Gold Bond when you were a kid, when you apparently it was appropriate to like Gold Bond your nuts every single time you took a shower. Did you guys do that? Extra strength because like it was like a drug. You know, you take heroin once and you're like, that was amazing. I need to do more heroin next time to get that same high. That was Gold Bonded nuts in the early 90s. If you guys don't know about that, maybe, I don't know, maybe 25 basis point increase. Right. That's good news because it's not 50. That's what we were expecting. Yeah. Whatever, man. Who do we care about? We care about ourselves and the people. We're here for the people. Anyways, so you got a massive bull div, but you also have hidden bearish divergence right here. So that bull div is almost not a thing now, right? Look at that higher high, lower high. But if this continues to push a little more, this is a good trade at like 67 cents on that sweep when that bull div confirmed here, right? Look, the bull div confirmed here. Look at this, right? You got to line them up. They got to line up. And then you had another bullish divergence here from this little one to this little one right there. That's your entry right there. Boom. Boom shakalaka there. Here goes the Chief Rocco. I mean, listen, like if you're trading this, you don't want to go lower than this 62 cents. Maybe we'll call it 56, but like if you lose this range and really lose it, I don't know. I think the entry for this was a little bit below, and I don't know. I'm not like jumping with joy right now to jump into that. KDA looks like dot. Exactly like dot. Wait till a break of this blue line. Let me redo some liners here. Lines Scott cares about that you probably shouldn't. That's a line. It's just how I do it. Look, all this, right? But here, flippies and yeah. So listen, you're struggling at the 200 MA. Get above that in this blue line, and KDA is about to have a orgy of profit the likes of the world has not seen since ancient Greece. Cool. KDA. For some reason, KDA, like the name just makes me think of like a 90s rap group or like KLF. This is not unfortunately a food show, but I will be starting one of those on Thursdays at 47 p.m. I'll taste all the cake you want. We can do cake show. Not looking at your chart requests. I mean, I'm one man, so it's hard for me to do harmony with myself, but I guess I could try. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. I know all the songs, all the genres. Luna is just popping off, guys. So I had a concern. I was going to share Luna in the newsletter yesterday. Look at that. It's doing it without bearish divergence, which is incredible. Luna looks good. It should be going to 103. But now the trade, I'm just going to tell you, like, if you're trading Luna right now, you're overbought. I would say you want like to kind of consolidate and get above 103. Like trade it above that or take the dip that hasn't come to 78. Okay, that's my view on that. But look at Luna on Bitcoin. So I looked at the Luna Bitcoin chart when I was about to post it, and it had this bear div. It's making another one, but then it had a hidden bull div. So that's not that bad, but it was way overbought, starting to form bearish divergence. That's why then I was like, I don't know, maybe Luna is a little bit too far gone for me to get excited about. But yeah, your two entries are 78 or 103 on the flip. I don't care about that. I already checked dot. Yeah. People are blowing up my watch. It's 2022. You don't say you're blowing up my phone. You go, you're blowing up my watch, bro. Everybody on like, everybody got these nice watches. I have nice watches. I just literally don't care. I wear a fucking Apple Watch. Got nice cars. And much to my wife's despair, I generally drive a Kia. Drive a Kia. Telluride. Sensible. I like it. It's a cool car. It's blacked out. Yep. Buy any car I want in the world. Have cars. Have options. She drives a nice car. Real nice car. I drive a Kia. Sensible. Nice car. And I don't give a shit about people and their thoughts. Yeah, Telluride is fucking dope, man. I'm telling you, I love the car. It does everything. It does all the things. It's just a great car. Just love that car. Yeah, Kia Telluride. That's right. I drive a Kia Telluride. I'm a wealthy person, and that's what I drive. There was no BOGO deal. In fact, my car, my Kia, which I don't know, at the time they were like $5,000 over MSRP because they had just come out. I got like the first one because I thought it was cool, and I like went and drove somewhere and I got it. And I paid MSRP for it. It was like, I don't know, $45,000. No big deal. Now I can go sell it 3 years later for 55. Yeah. Ain't getting robbed in the low-key Kia. Yeah, you guys, I've talked to you about this, but like, the really high profile thing doesn't work very well for me being a doxed person in the crypto space. But apparently that doesn't apply to my wife. She drives a G-Wagon. But you get it. Whatever. It's a cool car. That's a cool car too. It's kind of a piece of shit, to be quite honest. I hope she's not listening. Yeah, dude, the Telluride is like the best car, the highest rated car there is. That shit is dope. The G-Wagon looks cool as shit, but Mercedes, my God, the electrical system. And I told her, I was like, I'm going to buy this, but have fun taking it to the shop all the time. Shit's just always broken in Mercedes. Do you want to ride in my Mercedes, boy? Name that tune. Name who sings that. Tell me what you're gonna do with me. Okay, so listen, somebody came on Twitter and called, and I said, well, when did we start calling everyone Nazis? And one of my amazing subscribers was like, is the chart Nazi gonna let my request through today? And then he literally asked me about this. Melt versus AVAX. And I pulled it up and I'm doing it. Didn't make it past the chart Nazi filter of my assistant, but I'm doing it. And it's sitting at support right now, but man, it ain't looking great. I would wait till you break this blue line, get above that 50 MA. Otherwise, bro, I don't know. Go melt yourself. Yeah. Well, I've been waiting. Of course it's overrated. That's what I just said. Drive a big SUV because I don't give a fuck about the environment. Fill it up. That's cool, Kurt. You do you, bro. I've been waiting for a Tesla for 15 months also. We got other things going on here. I'm in the process of sourcing like one of those really sweet custom like Land Rovers from the 90s. Sick. Get it all done. Basically just the frame, but then it's like a completely new. That I would drive. It's like a G-Wagon, but you're the only one who has one. It's fucking sweet. And then I'll probably not drive it. Honestly, I'll drive. That's not the line I want. I'll drive a Kia. Give a shit. Don't care about things and stuff. It's fun to have things and stuff. I have a painting that I paid a car for. He did it for, from Trevor Jones, this wolf over here. You guys remember? I've got the NFT of it as well. It's leaning against my wall still. I haven't even hung it. I'm going to hang it hopefully this week, but it's been there for probably a year. Don't know, man. 90s had great cars, right? If I'm going to buy cars, I'm going to get 90s. I do like the Land Cruiser. Somebody actually, as a follower, offered me one, and I just didn't buy it for some reason, and that was dumb. MTV, not the music channel, but the vacuum, multivac. They have all the attachments. You can do your curtains, hard to reach places, your car, wet stuff, multivac. That's not what they do. I have no idea what this shit is. Anyways, multivac, I don't, flipping the 50, that's kind of nice. You like that? Yeah, this looks pretty good. I would wait till it breaks the blue thing, man. It's blue line. These are all in downtrends until proven otherwise. My God, I've wasted so much time. Was it Neo or Nexo? I have a feeling I hit the wrong coin. Let me check. No, it was Neo. Neo and Nexo. Whoa, look at that. Neo, still a thing. Chinese Ethereum. Remember that? This was like the most hyped shit ever. I don't know. Again, these are just in downtrends. Can't get excited about it. Break the blue line. Nexo. Okay, that didn't happen. Fuck me. Hope you guys didn't see that. You'll think that I'm a fraud. Beauty of not changing your charts, you get to go back and see how dumb you were. It's not how dumb, you just get to see that this shit doesn't really always work that good. But look at that, fellers. That is a perfecto channel. Let's talk about Land Cruisers. I got you guys all up in the car conversation over here. I'm not buying a new Land Rover. Those are crappy. Getting the classic, and I'm putting in a big ass Chevy badass engine and new components. It's gonna be awesome if I do it, because I keep delaying the guy. They have this company. There's a one out of Orlando that does the custom discoveries, the 90s and 110s and stuff. That did one that was fully electric Tesla engine and shit. And I was talking to them about doing that, but I'm like, if I'm buying a Range Rover, a Land Rover is really, I'm not gonna pretend. Did it for the environment, guys. Yeah, Nexo, I want to see now above this. I don't even like this line. That line's stupid. I hate this line. That was dumb. Dumb person probably put that line on the chart, to be honest. Don't know who would do that. I don't really know on this chart, man, but I like they were in the top half of this channel, flipped it. This is what I'm looking for. And listen, this didn't happen last time. So yeah, call me an idiot, but that's what I'm looking for. It's 270. Koenig, are those the guys that make the coffee makers? That's Keurig. Cool. Dude, Fieros used to like Fiero. My babysitter had one when I was a kid, Pontiac Fiero. You get in it and you were literally sitting on the ground. Like you could feel your ass cheeks getting chapped from hitting the pavement. And if you came across an SUV, which wasn't really a big thing back then, if you had SUVs now, literally if you would just go under it, it would just drive over you like it was Bigfoot, the monster truck. Fieros were on the ground. They were this far off the ground. They were super low and they lit on fire all the time. The two most dangerous cars of my youth that were apparently totally fine were Pontiac Fieros and Suzuki Samurais. Remember those little Jeeps? They used to just flip all the time. If you used one, it just flipped over. That's what it did. This is Pro USD. I also don't know what this is, but it's on Coinbase. And it's only been trading since the middle of January. So take this with a grain of salt. This is a 4-hour chart. Here's your level, then you're below it. Boom. Broke down, got above, broke down. I want to be above 190 and above this blue line. Right now, finding resistance at the 50. Say we have levels here. I do miss doing these streams where I just talk a lot of smack, but to be honest, nobody really shows up because it's probably annoying after a while. Yeah, they were like refrigerators on wheels, and they were always in like California colors. Like you could match your volleyball shorts to your car, basically. Geo Tracker, yeah, same shit. You guys are right. Talking about defenders. Did I say discoveries before? Talking about defenders. Like this here, I'll show you one that I think is awesome if I can find it. Now you guys are fucked because I'm not even thinking about charts. I'm looking at cars. This one I think is amazing. I'm not buying this. You don't look at the prices, whatever. But this is the one. Let me try to see if I can do it without showing you the prices of these because you'll think I'm bananas. But this is the car I want. This is it right here. What do you think? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? That's basically it, right? And you get to like, look what you do to the interior. It's a completely new car. Yeah, but it's like a cooler G-Wagon. People saying too boxy. That car is sick. Look at that thing. And you can do whatever you want in the back seat. You can do the benches and whatever. Yeah. That shit is sick. That shit's sick. Yeah, I don't like Pro until it breaks that blue line. Just keep going. Credo. I mean, there's no part of the English language that allows Q to come before R that I can recall. But we're gonna just roll with it anyways. Credo. I have a problem with like DJs that don't use vowels. Like my name is Megalith, but it's MGLTH. Yeah, it looks like a new Bronco, but better. That's right. That's right. Way better. New Broncos are sweet though. This is Crudite. This coin is called Crudite, I think. Yeah, looking at something like this. That's your levels. 50 MA. Look at it. Just the tip. Let's give it a little tippy. And I think it's fair to say that you have resistance here too, actually, because look back here. Right? So I would say, yeah. There's your levels. Like, guys, all you got to do is draw levels, and if it goes above one, set a bid and catch it as support. Super simple. Render. Take your big files and make them into bigger files. Render them with rendering. Yes, I am feeling courageous. That's a word. That makes sense. Doors don't fit. Very uncomfortable driving position. I mean, but does it look cool? Anyways, render, yeah, it's still my view. Nothing's changed here. Looks like an ascending triangle. Now, listen, we can redraw the support to here, but actually, I think that just was a wick below, kind of swept it. Now I don't see how you really get excited about this till you're above 407. But last time I said you either go off this blue line, that's what you got here. Yeah, it went a little lower, or above this black line. I'm gonna have to get going pretty soon. We're going to have to move faster. Guys, please show up tomorrow for that. My God, dude, no, I'm not looking at the Zilliqa chart. Stop. Yeah, I know our G-Wagon's a write-off because it's like a farm work vehicle or something. It's so heavy. Put it to work. Yeah, it's my view on render. Solana, chilling between 116 and 82 with that massive bull div. Look, you got some hidden bearish divergence. Time to be careful, but could push through. Yeah, nothing's changed on me for this one. I would say there's a level, like we could pull something right at 100. I used to have a level kind of in here-ish. 99. Yeah, Solana, pretty clear. 82, you just keep buying that. I bought it at this 82. I also bought it at this 116, by the way. So I'm about even. I think Solana will do well. At this point, I really want to be above this kind of 116 area, though, or buying it lower. Not exactly where it is. Super. Thanks for asking. Super USDT. I've never looked at this chart ever in my whole life, ever. So that's tight. I'm super. Thanks for asking. That's nice. That's nice. I don't even like this line, to be honest, because of that. It's dishonest. It's a dishonest line. Let's even do this. I'll do you one better here. I'm super. Thanks for asking. You guys remember that? That's really what's happening here. This is like, you don't want to lose that, right? And you got this line right through here that's holding like a champion sound right there. If that flips, you know, let's get real local with it. And then jiggy right there. And then right there. If this actually, I mean, listen, I wouldn't buy, I don't care about it right now. It's under the 50. It's got this, but like this is theoretically clearing resistance at 75 and be testing its support. You could do worse than that. This is, my watch is telling me who our guests are going to be tomorrow. I know for sure who's on tomorrow. Someone just asked. Well, this was Richard Byworth, the CEO of DigiNext and Equus. He's going to come next week. Tomorrow already, I know we have Bill Barheit. My God, what a genius. The CEO of Abra. Sailor's been invited. We'll see if he shows up. I expect nobody else to talk. He almost came last week and had a conflict. Steve McClurg, the head of Valkyrie Investments, the ETF, BTF, you guys know that. Who else? I think Urian Timmer from Fidelity, head of blockchain at Fidelity, is joining. It's gonna be no joke. Vet, look, they did it. This was the trade and it went up to there. So shut up. I want to hear it. 45K all day, you idiots. 44,100. You jinxed it. It's your fault. There's people who think that when I tweet that, it's bad luck and actually changes the price of Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason to be real excited about VET unless it flips back above 55 cents. We can draw any variety of descending lines here. That's probably the one. I don't know, man. I bet it has bullish divergence, though. But that would tell you, would have had you, yeah, you would have had you buying before, not now. I'm super. No hidden bear div on this one, though. That's lower. That's lower. Yeah, I mean, look at these the other day. I posted posted on Twitter like last Thursday. I was like, could get a lot of bullish divergences. Look at that. So that was good for your pop off 4 cents. Now you got to get above all this. Can't get that excited right now. Kind of played out. XCAD, what the fuck are you? I don't know. I seem to remember this one being like all over Twitter. Just being one of those Twitter darlings that people were excited about. But this, I don't know, man. Maybe this is bouncing off support. That's great. But I mean, this is not bullish price action. There's like a rounding top. You had, you had distribution here and then on the way down. But if you hold to $2.67, maybe you're good. Otherwise, I would literally have to start looking at $2. If you lose 267, $2. If you like holding 267, I would say you have resistance here-ish. And then obviously all these highs up here. We'll just call it this one. Cool. Guys, I got to get going in a minute. So XYO, BTC, right? The 50 MA. I zoomed out to the weekly for some reason. Let's see something. This looks kind of clean. Ooh. Listen, if you like buying support, I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know anything about it. And I'm not psyched about buying Bitcoin pairs right now necessarily, but that's 1, 2, 3 clean, 4. This is the 5th test of this support. And right at the 50 MA, that this is as strong of a support as you're going to find. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't mean it'll hold. Look at that. I mean, this is the clean. This is like a stairwell. That is wild. Look at this chart. What are you and who programmed you? Look at that. Crazy. That's my view on XYO. That's it. This is a good shot of support. That's it. That's it. All of them. Yeah, 450K all day in 4 years. You'll still be idiots. So they'll be like, bro, I remember when you did 45K and it went to 44, you dumbass. Yeah, guys, I'm asking you guys, invite your friends tomorrow. Please. I'll even put the link up today. It's fine when we have a small crowd and it's just me, but like when you have SBF and Mark Yusko and Cam Harvey, we had a good audience. I'm just saying, but like you have all those guys in one place, there should be like 5,000 people there listening. The problem is that we're not doing a giveaway. Maybe we should do a giveaway or telling you which shitcoin's going to 100x, right? If I just did a title, it was like, this shitcoin will 100x today, and I could have like Joe Biden, and if I don't do that, I could have like Joe Biden and Trump debating with Putin, and like 700 people would show up. But if I had that same panel with this shitcoin will 100x today, 750,000 people watching. But I ain't going out like that. Yeah. We need one special ramen episode and a ramen sponsor. We do need a ramen sponsor. Anyways, Oz, welcome here. I'm glad that at least I can be your friend, even though I probably didn't even pronounce your name right. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm just saying, it's like, that's not what we do here. You know, I'm trying to, as much as these are fun, whatever, my goal now, I really want to create like what we're doing on a daily basis, more serious quality content, more like a real news show. Bring on the experts. It's too much of me trying to figure out what everything means, guys. It's nice to bring on guests and let them talk about their core competency and the thing that they're the best at and the thing that they're the smartest about. But tomorrow is going to be epic. Scott, do your guests know you do your interviews pantless? Yes, I start my interviews actually standing up just to loosen up the room. You're welcome for Melt AVAX. Guys, that is all I've got for you. DYDX, please just click the link down below. Check it out. Did it. DYDX. Do it. Ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyways. I don't care about that.